Introducing the Gyre Strengths Framework. There are 34 strengths in the framework, and these are the items that you dragged and dropped when you were doing your strength mapping. They're used to create the leader type heads in your report, and this video shows you how it all works, how we move from strengths to leader types. First, we group the strengths into two dimensions, into character and intelligences. And the vertical axis in the leader type heads is about character. The horizontal axis is about intelligences. Next, we're going to look more closely at character. In total, we have 18 strengths that relate to character. 9 relate to what we call flow. Having a flow character, flow strengths relate to movement, to change, energy and innovation, to being open to new ideas and having the courage and creativity to pursue what's new. And we contrast that with the grounded character strengths. Again, there are 9 relating to drive and responsibility. We think of grounded character strengths as relating to stability, to focus, dependability and integrity, providing the foundation of judgment and drive that underpins sustained performance. So that's the character strengths. When you look at your leader type head, up is about flow and down is about grounded. Now let's go to the intelligences. There are 16 intelligences in total, and 8 of these relate to task intelligence. We think of task intelligence as being about the strengths that underlie our ability to analyze issues, to spot opportunities, to deal with complexities of ideas, and about how to get things to happen in the real world. Then we come to the intelligences that relate to people, and the people strengths underlie our ability to work effectively with other people in groups and organizations, and to deal with the complexity of emotions, relationships and power, and unspoken needs. And when you look at the leader type heads, remember that left is about the task intelligences, and right is about the people intelligences. So now let's put all that together. If you take the first strength that you mapped, curiosity, it's part of the creativity factor, and you have the description there, the brief description. Creativity, in turn, is part of the flow dimension, and there are 2 other strengths that relate to creativity, open-minded and originality. And so we work through the whole framework. First of all, the strengths of flow, then the strengths of grounded, and then moving into the task intelligences of practical and analytical, of emotion and relationship, and of social and political. When we put all of that together, we see the patterns that create these 9 leader types in the Gyre model. If we take some examples, we can think of the innovator as combining analytical strengths with those of creativity and courage, whereas the transformational leader combines social and political strengths with those of energy and drive. And the practical leader combines practical strengths with those of drive and responsibility. Now that's a lot to absorb in a brief video, but I hope this has helped you begin to understand how the Gyre framework works and the richness that you can get from simply looking at a leader type head, whether it's your own or somebody else's, and begin to understand how it gives you an insight into the patterns of their strengths